In recent years, project management certifications have become almost a currency of their own. Job postings demand them, hiring managers screen resumes by them, and LinkedIn headlines proudly parade them. From PMP to Prince 2 to CSM, SAFE, and PMI-ACP, the number of options continues to grow. For many professionals, earning these certifications feels like the obvious path to career advancement. After all, if one is good, surely two, three, or five must be better. But while certifications can open doors and provide valuable knowledge, there's a real risk of falling into the certification trap. The trap ensnares project managers who focus so heavily on collecting these badges that they neglect the deeper skills and experiences that actually make them effective leaders. The truth is that certifications alone will not make you a better project manager. In fact, if pursued for the wrong reasons, they can distract you from what really matters. Certifications are so appealing because they provide clarity to a profession that often seems ambiguous. Passing an exam offers a credential and a sense of accomplishment. Employers use certifications as quick filters, especially when sifting through hundreds of applicants. If your resume lists PMP or PMI-ACP, you check a box that many hiring managers seek. There's also professional competition. In communities of practice and professional networks, acronyms become status symbols. When colleagues showcase their alphabet soup of credentials, it can create a sense that you're falling behind if you don't keep up. Add to this the marketing efforts of trainers who promise fast career acceleration with the right certification, and it's no wonder many project managers pursue them. Danger arises when certifications become an end to themselves. Too often, project managers start chasing certifications without pausing to ask if the credential aligns with their career goals or fills a capability gap. In the process, they confuse theoretical knowledge of frameworks with the ability to lead real projects. Passing an exam doesn't mean you can inspire a team, resolve a conflict, or effectively communicate. Another pitfall of the certification trap is rigidity. Some certified professionals apply processes and templates mechanically, believing that following the manual guarantees success. But projects rarely fall neatly into textbook scenarios. Success requires tailoring approaches to interact with unique team dynamics and making judgment calls in gray areas. Fixation on certification can make a project manager less adaptable. There's also the practical question of opportunity cost. Certifications require a significant investment of time and money. Each hour studying for the next badge is an hour not spent learning from hands-on experience. While the first certification may provide a solid foundation, each additional one has diminishing returns if it's not directly tied to career goals or workplace needs. Certifications have value. They provide a foundation of knowledge and a common language, enabling project managers across industries to communicate more effectively. For professionals just entering the field or transitioning careers, certifications can validate baseline competence and overcome entry barriers. They also signal to employers that your investment in development is a commitment to the profession. However, the benefits stop short of what truly separates effective project managers from mediocre ones. Certifications don't teach you how to work with difficult team members, earn trust, or deliver bad news to stakeholders. They won't train you to recognize subtle shifts in team morale or make a decision when the data is incomplete and time is short. There are skills like this that matter most, and they can't be learned from exams or exam prep alone. What makes a project manager effective? First and foremost is communication, the ability to tailor messages, whether you're briefing executives, guiding a team, or negotiating with a client, can make or break a project. Leadership is equally critical. Project managers must inspire without authority, lead teams that don't officially report to them, and build trust in situations of shared accountability. Leadership requires empathy, vision, and the ability to manage conflict constructively. Adaptability is another essential trait. Every project is a unique and strict adherence to a single framework can backfire quickly. The best project managers know when to bend the rules, when to simplify processes, and when to innovate in response to challenges. Emotional intelligence underpins much of this effectiveness. Reading the room, sensing when morale is slipping, or knowing when to push and when to back off can mean the difference between a team that performs and one that falters. Ultimately, strategic thinking distinguishes exceptional project managers. It's not enough to deliver on time and on budget. You need to understand how your project contributes to organizational goals, anticipates its long-term impacts, and aligns stakeholders around a broader perspective. These are not skills you acquire by memorizing exam content. They are developed through practice, reflection, mentorship, and sometimes hard-won lessons from failure. Where do certifications fit in? They should be viewed as one tool in a larger toolbox, not as the ultimate measure of capability. For those just starting, a certification can serve as a gateway into the profession and provide a solid foundation. For career switchers, it can lend credibility and demonstrate seriousness. But certifications should not be pursued endlessly for their own sake. After a certain point, stacking more badges onto your resume offers little incremental value. Instead, you'll gain more by deepening your expertise through practice, leading challenging projects, volunteering for stretch assignments, or managing initiatives outside of work can provide lessons no classroom can replicate. Pairing certifications with experiential learning is where real growth happens. The theory you learned becomes far more powerful when you can immediately apply it, test its limits, and adapt it to your context. Lifelong learning should extend beyond exams. Reading widely, attending workshops, working with mentors, and engaging in peer learning circles will do more for your career than any number of acronyms. Avoiding the trap starts with asking the right questions before pursuing any new credential. Why do you want it? Is it a requirement for the role you're seeking? Does it fill a fundamental skills gap? Or are you chasing it because everyone else seems to have one? Next, broaden your definition of professional development. Plan equal emphasis on developing soft skills as on acquiring technical knowledge. Track your career progress, not just by the number of certifications earned, but by the outcomes you've delivered, the teams you've inspired, and the business value you've created. It's also worth building a portfolio of project stories, highlighting examples of challenges you've overcome, innovations you've introduced, and lessons you've learned. These stories carry far more weight in interviews and boardrooms than any collection of badges. Finally, invest in mentorship and peer learning. Talking through challenges and with those who've walked the path before you often yields more insight than hours of exam prep. The collective wisdom of your network is one of the richest resources available. Certifications can play a role in your development journey, but they are not the destination. At best, they can help you enter the field, gain structure, and establish credibility. At worst, they become a distraction, keeping you busy while holding you back from building the deeper capabilities that matter the most. The real certification is earned through consistent delivery of value, the trust of your teams, and your ability to adapt in difficult situations. The letters after your name may open doors, but what keeps those doors open is the substance of your work and the growth of your skills. So before you chase the next badge, pause and ask yourself, is this really what will make me better? Or is it time to invest in the experience, relationships, and lessons that will truly shape you into the kind of project manager people want to follow? Thanks for watching, everyone. Once again, if you're getting value from this content, please like, share, and do consider subscribing, as it helps us get more word out to aspiring new and accidental project managers. Take care, everyone. I'll see you soon with another tip.